Hunnigan, what happened? The transmission got cut off. Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any unnecessary information.
Where's Ashley?
Ah, so she fell into one of our wonderful traps. We'll make sure we find her. Don't you worry about her. Oh yes, I let our miserable insects out for some exercise down in the sewer.
Thanks. That should keep me company, 'cause boredom kills me.
I look forward to our next encounter. In another life.
Wow. You know, I will never, ever not like, dude. Yeah, like, he's an a-hole. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Master Troll, and welcome back to Resident Evil 4. Last time, we started the castle, and now we are in the castle, and Ashley has been captured. Because, of course, she has. Oh, because it's not enough that we just have to have Ashley with us, but nope, she has to get recaptured. And while we're here, I'm just going to adjust a couple of things real quick. And I have a lot of handgun ammunition, but I'm actually going to go ahead... I'm just making sure that that did not get unequipped accidentally. We're going to go ahead and load the shotgun, which is intent, of course. And, of course, more ammunition. And forgive me if this is a bit slower than usual. It has been quite a while since I have done this, and that actually looks pretty grainy. Hang on a second. I'm just going to adjust that real quickly. Nope, everything is good. So yeah, that's just grainy like that. So that's just going to be a little bit grainy for that. But this is going to be as high resolution as I can get it. Everything's supposed to be 1080, of course. And we've got some new enemies here. And before you ask, I know exactly what these guys are called, but I am not going to reveal the names quite yet. We're first instead going to go here. Just gonna make sure there's nothing here. There usually isn't, and there isn't. Okay. And I'm actually going to go ahead and turn down my volume a little bit for this. And I'm actually going to turn my... No, mic's good. I'm not going to turn the mic up. But yeah, these guys are the Novistors, aka the insects that Salazar was talking about here, I believe. Do I want to switch to the rifle for this one? Because you can usually see them, like, drooling a bit. That's kind of the telltale sign that they are there. I'm going to go back to the shotgun. Never mind, rifle time it is, because two of them are down here. And... Yep. And these guys will always drop eyes. And I believe it is goes in order of rarity. No, I want to go to treasures here. Because, yeah, I've only gotten the red ice so far. These are important. And then... And yes, we're going to switch back to the shotgun. I think for the other... Oh, yeah, wait, I just remembered. You can also use the D-pad to move. But why would you do that? And I don't understand why it's giving me handgun and CMP ammo when shotgun and rifle are going to be much more effective. But... Then again, I'm not going to say no to that. But as always, you should be careful because you never know. I think I see one of you guys. Hang on a second. Can I actually pop him with the rifle right now? Nope. I think we need to do that first. Pick your way ass down. Son of a bitch. And you know what? I'm actually just going to use one of these things here. Really? Say your ass down. Fuck. Oh boy, it's been a fucking while, huh? Take the goddamn flash grenade, Leon. And it starts all the way back here. Are you fucking kidding me? But yeah, those guys do a lot of fucking damage. Take your ass down. Actually gave me shotgun shells this time. We have these two a-holes down here. Velvet blue. And it gave me green eyes this time. Okay. So that actually is a little bit better because, yes, I only have one red, but I can't remember. I know blue is the rarest. I think either red or green is supposed to be the most common, but I don't know if it also depends on difficulty or not, because remember, this is normal mode. Kick your ass. And unfortunately, we decided to drop kick my ass. And of course, you're getting back up. I would have just kicked you, but yeah, you were near death anyway. And this, and yep, we're just gonna use one of those because it will also allow me to move these here. It looks like we have a lot of stuff in there, but we can also fit in quite a bit more. Jesus, looks like he met a terrible fate. Looks like he was alive until just recently. Judging by the wound, it was a quick death. This door's too rusted and won't budge. Uh-oh. Hang on a second. I gotta read Louise's memo. There were some parasites they've built to control the hosts, basic knowledge among biologists, but not much known as to how the parasites do it. Studying these parasites specifically might reveal some clues to how the powers of the Las Plagas work. Perhaps provide more insight on the victims of the Las Plagas de los Ganados. Here's a list of some parasites that have the ability to manipulate the behavioral patterns of their hosts. Once larva, this parasite migrates to the ant's esophagus, knows the behavior of the ant. Plant comes to leave its mandible. And yep. Basically, this is just the details of a lot of stuff. Seabird. Once again, this behavior can only explain behind its parasite again the body is the seabirds. Parasite spores as well as snail's tentacles. What? Okay. But yeah, all this is weird, and I honestly do not have time to read it because of this asshole behind me. Take your ass down. Kick your ass down. And... Alright, where the frick did he go? Say your ass down. But yep, that is full. Yep, we have red and green. If I remember correctly, blue is the rarest. But it is possible to get all three of the needed colors for the next treasure. These doors too rusted and won't budge. Okay, that's fine. We do not need to go in here anyway. But we have this treasure right here, which is the butterfly lamp. I could use that, but... Oh, hang on a second. Now we have two of those things here. And I actually do really need to make room here. Looks like a drainage valve. Drain water? Yes, of course. That is how we move on. No, you don't. But yeah, in case you're wondering, they do indeed take damage from that here. Nope, I do not want the map. I want to go to treasures, as we are going to combine this one right here. If I remember correctly, if I'm remembering correct now, green is most common, followed by red and blue. Blue is always the hardest to get. Stay your ass down. And stay down. Another green cat's eye. Jesus Christ. And you know what? I'm actually going to switch to the rifle because... why not? Can I see you before that spawned? Nope. freaking sniped. Ah, shit. Get shotgunned. No, thank you. Yeah, whenever they go up on the roof, you better fucking move. Because they have green. I'm getting screwed on that again. I thought there was something else following me. But yes, those things have a tendency to spit on you, which will inflict a lot of damage, and as you saw before, can very easily kill you. Anything down here? Nope, there's not like there's anyone down here, at least that's good. USA. Jesus, you think you can sneak attack like that? Rifle ammo, thank you very much. I was actually wondering if I was going to be able to get more. This ends my question. So yeah, typically, I'm just using that to keep room for this. But yeah, typically they will always drop eyes, but some enemies can drop ammunition. Excuse me. That's very rude of me. I'd say before I did this again. More shotgun shells. I want to know how many shells I have. 9 and 8. Okay. And it is at this point where we can switch the stuff here. Ooh, yeah, there's this freaking puzzle. Whew. Luckily I remember the way for that, so... And yes, I am getting the grenade off for a reason, because I don't have a rocket launcher. And there's actually a cutscene which if you do have a rocket launcher, or the infinite launcher, if you've already beaten the game... Which is not really much of a spoiler, because a lot of you will probably look it up. I actually do think I got all of them. It did not look like any of them made it out. The only one that was left alive, of course, was the leader, which we, of course, just killed, and he'll actually have that. But yeah, if you do have any sort of rocket launcher, the infinite launcher, or anything else like that. But yeah, it closes that out so we can't go back that way. I think that it did not look like anybody was going through there. It was just an automatic thing. But yep, as you can see, we can climb up this thing again. But that, of course, is needed for this puzzle, which is not really a puzzle. And we got more pesetas. Okay. And yeah, merchant is up there now. Always good. But yeah, so also operate that on the other side, so you can always return there, I believe. And look at that, we got another elegant mask, and we already have one of the gems we need for that. But yeah, we have a few things we can sell to the merchant. Note that you do not have to worry about the green pendants or anything like that. And then once you do this here, you don't necessarily need to do the puzzle again. You can just jump straight down. The range, of course, will always be down there, and I don't really have any new things here or anything like that. But yeah, this up here will be now fully unlocked, and you can go get those if you haven't already.
Welcome.
Yes, hello, merchant. What are your
Got
wares?
some rare things on sale, stranger.
You can't
What are
not
you
love this
buying?
guy's voice. Yeah, nothing for the... technically, we already upgraded the riot gun, so we don't necessarily need to do that here. We have the firepower for the rifle, and the reload speed for the TMP, and that's pretty much
What
it.
are you selling?
We are going to sell not any of those herbs, not the first aid spray.
Is that all?
All of these spinels.
Is that all?
And these other blues.
Is that all?
As well as the rest of these green
Thank
eyes
you.
here. And the Los Luminaris pendant.
Thank you.
That's the stuff we're going to hold on to until we can get the full value out of this.
What are you
And there is another
buying?
one in the area for the butterfly lamp that you're going to get. So there's 2 of those. If you want to hold on to that, you can. I probably will not. I usually sell them once I get the stuff.
Thank you.
So of course we are going to make
Thank you.
sure everything is as upgraded as possible.
Anytime.
And then I'm actually going to switch to the handgun so we can actually use it. Ooh, it's this part, I think. Castellan memo. For many years, the Salazar family has served as the Castellans of this castle. However, not everything is bright, for my ancestry has a dark past. Long ago, there was a religious group that had deep roots in this region called the Los Luminados. Unjustly, however, the first Castellan of the castle took away their rights and powers. As a follower of this religion, and as the 8th Castellan, I felt that it was my duty as well as my responsibility to atone for that sin. And the best way to atone for the sin was to give the power back to those we once took away from, the Los Luminados. As expected, it took a little time, but we were able to rejuvenate the once sealed Las Plagas. This success, I was one step closer to the revival of the Los Luminados. Reason why I released the Plagas from deep under this castle and gave them to Lord Salazar was not only to repay for Lord Sadler, was not only to repay for my sins of my ancestors, but I felt certain that the Lord would make better use of this power to help save the world. Of course. Typical evil bad guy stuff. To save those that have sinned with the power of the Las Plagas and to cleanse their souls to create a world without sinners, the way it was meant to be. Once cleansed, they would become one of the many Ganados where they will find the reason to live. After the Lord has succeeded in creating the world which he has envisioned, then the sins of my Salazar family will be atoned for. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm here to stop those plans. Because you are an evil bastard. And there's nothing else here. Where? You're hidden a bus. That is unacceptable. I must have you get up, sir. Really? Well, you know what? A freaking course. And unfortunately for you, I'm out of flashlight grenades, so shotgun to the face will do. Reload. Okay, So we got the green herb. And you can just feel free to break this stuff now here. We're not going to be able to get up there for quite a while. Where the hell did you come from? Okay, you're going to Suplex Central. What is with these guys and being tanky as shit and not their heads busting? Oh, I'm gonna let him get back up. Come on. Come on, right here, buddy. There we go. That's the Suplex Central move I'm looking for. Now you're gonna stay there, fool. Because you was dead. Dead as hell. I just realized, I think I can hear what they're saying, and... But yeah, their whispers are, like, disturbing. Ah, there you are. Unfortunately, you do not have a bustable head, so I can't send you to Suplex Central, so I'm just gonna shoot you. Jesus, you're tanky. And you drop nothing. Fantastic. Kick this shit open. I'm just gonna reload this, because once we jump down, he's gonna run. Come on. Damn it. Okay. I was hoping that he would not run to that door, but now we gotta do this the hard way. How do we do this? Well, simple. We chase him. There he... But yeah, unfortunately for you, the only thing he holds is a gallery key. There's not like any extra treasure or anything like that, but if you were able to get him before he does go to that, you do avoid the whole minigun sequence, which can actually be really, really hard, but luckily with the rifle I was able to damage him enough before he was able to get to that, so that sequence was not as hard as it usually is. Because usually that is a pain in the ass, and usually we want to have grenades with you. But if not, you're going to have one hell of a time. And there's nothing else here. Should we just use a gallery key? Well, that's a sight to see. Up. Yep, right here. Gem in the beast's eye. Or the deer's eye. I believe that is a shout out to Classic Resident Evil, I think. I haven't played that game, so I can't 100% confirm, but I've heard people say it was. More shotgun shells. Yes, please. That is always good. The sacrifice of 6 lives shall make way for the true path. But yeah, that's puzzles. Not really that difficult. You just gonna make sure there's 6 things right here. Oh, another cutscene.
What a pleasant surprise. But I'm afraid it's Ashley we need. Not you, Mr. Kennedy.
If you don't need me, then get off my back, old man.
Did you say old man, Mr. Kennedy? It might come as a surprise, but I'm only 20 years old.
So you're just like all the others? A puppet of the parasites?
Surely you don't think I'm the same as those diminutive ganados. The parasites, las plagas, are slaves to my will. I have absolute control.
Well, I really don't give a damn. Rain or shine, you're going down.
Ah,
Get
hell.
rid of our American friend.
Well, this is quite the problem. But yeah, for a guy that's supposed to be 20 years old, he looks like he's in his frickin' 60s. And that's putting it fucking lightly. Nope. Not throwing that. And, of course... Whoop. Aw, they were too weak for me to go to... Fucking really, assholes? Alright, fine. Whoop. But yeah, as you saw, that picture went down, and those two fired rocket launchers. So that's why you saw me move. And none of those dropped anything, so we are now going to collect everything here because we now have all the time in the world, and usually those two don't do anything again, I think. Oh, never mind. Oh, there's two more. Freaking idiots. But yeah, those guys, not the brightest of the bunch. Actually quite dumb as hell. But yeah, if you were to play this on easy mode, whew. there seems to be quite a few of you, which means burning time. Why don't you come over here and say that to my face, why don't you? Aw, I'm sorry. You were too weak to take the train to Suplex Central. Yay! One of the ornaments we need. And once you collect that, that will rise. But yeah, in normal difficulty, you have to deal with all that. Easy mode, you don't. Aw, man, I really wish that I had the frickin' flash grenade. No, maybe we might get one. But yeah, as of this rate, we are going to save. And I'm actually going to continue with this one, make it a bit longer video for you guys. Up, that means it's padlocked on the other side, which means we cannot set that. And no grenade, damn it. But alright, that's fine. That's okay. There are a few more crows we can say hi to before we have to leave. Oh, and make note of this place later. You will be exploring this with Ashley. But yeah, make sure you kill all those crows. Yep, there's actually quite a few treasures here. Won't open, looks locked from another side without another person. I might be able to get in there. Yes, you will, Leon. Yes, you will. And wait a minute. Hang on a second. Let me actually take a look at the map and see where this is going. Yep, I know exactly what this is. I'm actually going to save that for next time. So I will be breaking all of these, and I'm going to make another stop to that, make another stop to that save room back there. So this will actually be the end of this video here. Another shorter one, I know, but the next session coming up, I feel like I need make a proper guide for that, and it is actually getting pretty late for me here. It's almost like midnight right now as I'm recording this, so I'm just gonna go back here real quick and save a Rooney one more time. And that will be it. I do want to thank you guys once again for watching. We are almost at 5,000 subscribers, which is amazing for the channel. And hopefully we'll continue to push past that into 10K territory. And hopefully I'll be able to make something very special for y'all once we hit 10K. So go ahead and smack that subscribe button while you're at it. And go ahead and share this video with all your friends. It helps to get out there, you know. And as always, smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Helps out the channel as well. And of course, comment down below what you want to see next. Again, I'm always open to suggestions. I might even do some Resident Evil 7 if you guys want. So hit up the comment section down below, or even the community section here as well. Every once in a while I make posts there, but I haven't in a while. But I will let you guys know. Excuse me. Let you guys know when that is updated and stuff like that. So and also hit that bell as well. So that way, you guys stay informed of when I upload next, which has been a bit more sporadic as of lately because I've been just dealing with a lot of IRL stuff and a lot of stuff that I have to deal with my family. So if I go dark for a while, I will let you know why beforehand, before I do go dark, which that will be soon, probably around October is when I'll be going a little dark because I'll be dealing with some stuff with family, but I will let you guys know about that. More information to come. Again, thank you guys very much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves, guys. Stay safe out there. Drink some water, stay hydrated out there. It's been especially hot today. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.